And we're live, baby. We are live again at a Thursday afternoon. It's a giveaway night, giveaway time. Everybody needs to do their part to make sure that they are sharing the word around as much as possible, letting every single MFer out there know that, hey, if they want to win some good airsoft prizes, their best bet is to make sure that they're watching tonight's live stream and, of course, getting their qualifying entries in. What exactly is a qualifying entry? Anything off the site that is $20 or more subtotal. So get those orders in before it's too late. Do not miss out. Spread the word around. We need at minimum 40 congruent viewers in order for us to even consider doing this. We need 40 congruent viewers, so spread the word around. But how is everybody feeling today? Hopefully you guys are feeling great. Nothing bad has happened, or at the very least, nothing catastrophic has happened, I should say. And you guys have all been very, very well thus far. But let's see who we got in the chat thus far. Happy Ghost Ninja, what's good? Good, man. Good to have you here as well. Agent 007, hello, sub, bro. How you doing? E. Hopkins. Ron the Don is here. Early, actually. I think this is the earliest I've ever seen you on the streams, man. Ron the Don, you are here, my man. Good to have you on the stream. We scrolling down. Let's see who else. E. Hopkins. Hello. Hudson Airsoft. What up, dude? Good to welcome back. Sergeant Unicorn 5. RPG lover. Saw, dude. What's up, man? Are you the? You are trying to make me blush on screen on stream right now. No, I am not the prize, but you do get a prize from all of us at GI. That is, of course, the YouTube unboxing mystery box. Victor, what happened, dog? What's up? Crazy Jay, good to have you here as well. Ruben Moreno, what up, dog? What up? Rusty. We playing this weekend. Ooh, I don't know if you saw the update from last Tuesday. This past Tuesday just went by 2 days ago. Unfortunately, a lot of the boys that I was planning on playing with either couldn't go, had some other reasons, fucking flakes. Anyway, they couldn't make it, so unfortunately, I will not be able to go out and play as much as I wanted to. So I'm going to be holding it off. I'm going to be postponing it. The new date that I have set in mind, that seems a little bit more likely, is either going to be the 18th or the 19th. I'm not too sure what field. I originally wanted to go back to Warped Ops, but I am also flirting with the idea of going to Code Red as well. So I haven't been there in years, man. So I don't even know what it looks like anymore. So anxious to go back there and, of course, continue my mission of trying out the majority of SoCal outdoor airsoft fields before the end of the year. But again, we shall see how that goes. Again, that's open invite for anyone that wants to attend, of course. Wick the Airsoft, what up, though, man? What up? Happy to have you here as well. Darkest of Trees, glad to have you, brother. Good to have you. You're 19. Trying to spam it as much as possible. Johan Antonio Arcos Vinierga, hello. Good to have you as well. If I made an order today, does that count, Johan? If it was $20 or more, yes, that does count. But you have to make sure that you are still here in the live stream you're watching. Because remember, for anyone that doesn't know, we have a live stream giveaway happening tonight. Yeah. Go, what do you think of that? What? Go figure. It's in the title, right? Live stream giveaway happening tonight. Deadline to be entered is 8:30. That's the cutoff time. If by the time the clock strikes 8:30, right? 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and not a second later, not a nanosecond later, if I don't see on my live counter right here, because I can see exactly how many viewers I have at any given moment, if I don't have at minimum 40 congruent viewers by that time frame, I ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it, and it's gonna be held off until next week. I don't want to do that, but I will do what must be done. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's the rules. I can't control. You know, it is what it is. We all agreed upon this. These are well-established rules, right? The other thing that needs to happen from the time that I started the stream 5 minutes ago till the deadline of 8:30, I need to have 10 orders placed. I need 10 orders placed. Right now, we are at 1. We're at 1 order. We are at 1 order. We need 9 more to go. 9 more orders to go. All my regs and mods, this is your time to shine by letting everybody know. Letting all your members of your team, all the homies, know that, hey, they need to be watching tonight, and they need to make sure that they get their orders in. Remember, like I said, it's anything $20 or more. It can be for a $20 gift card, and they have a shot at winning. But I do have the promotion up right now on the left-hand side, where every $50, you get 2 chances. So don't miss out. Don't let the opportunities go to waste. Oh my God, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on, I go over to. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I have no idea what the fuck that was. I think there's just so much fur. This is like towards the end of my dog's shedding season. Oh my goodness. And I'm still seeing it. There's still plenty of fur all over the house, and I have pretty bad allergies too. So, oh my God, that is messing with my sinuses. Oh well, now I'm gonna sound congested for the rest of the stream. So hopefully you guys don't mind it. I sound like a congested Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here. But make sure, if you do have any airsoft-related questions during this entirety of the stream, make sure to put the letter Q in front of your questions. It's going to make it a lot easier to spot and identify and thereby answer it. Whether you are asking airsoft-related questions, you want recommendations, my opinions on certain things, or not related to airsoft in the slightest, and you want to have a hot food debate, by all means, you are more than welcome to ask your question down in the live chat as well. But just make sure that you are continuing to spread the word. And if you haven't already, I only see 8 likes on this live stream. What the fuck's going on, guys? Make sure to go and leave a like on the stream. It lets the algorithm know that you actually like the content you're seeing. You want to see more of this, more opportunities to win some good things. We're not going to know unless you like the live stream and get those orders in. So don't miss out. Hat, what's going on, man? Good to have you here as well. I can't, bro, I haven't touched it since last week in terms of the setting. This is the peak volume anymore, and I will blow out people's headphones, man. Can't order till next week. Gonna drop all the B money at the swap meet, though. Hey, that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. At the swap meet, I look forward to actually seeing it. I don't think have we ever met in person, Hudson? I don't think so. I don't think I mean, I could be wrong. I just have a shit memory. I'm like the youngest Alzheimer's patient in the world. But yeah, that'll be freaking cool if we haven't yet. James Cloud just made an order. Hey, that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. All right, let's see how many we got. How many we got so far? You were probably Mr. Boshua. Mr. Boshua, you got yourself the order in. Again, guys, only 1 entry thus far. Only 1 entry thus far. Anyone know of any swap meets in Portland, Oregon area? It would be cool. If anybody knows, make sure to go and let this man, AGP Entertainment, know. So you have to make the order during the live stream. Emily Manzanares, not necessarily during the live stream. Again, I will leave the link to the rules for everyone to go ahead and read for themselves. Any order that is placed from last week, right? Last week, Thursday, the 25th, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till tonight, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are looking at a literal week's worth of orders. That's the only time frame that we're going to be looking at. If your order was in that time frame, congrats, you're in, as long as it was $20 or more. But orders placed during the live stream, because I have the promotions going on, qualify for bonus entries. So you get more than 1 entry into it. You get more than 1 chance. I hope someone is selling a Scar or an MP5 at the mail. I could see someone selling an MP5. I have a feeling someone's going to be selling it. I know a few guys that are actually coming through from outside of the SoCal area that are actually that have registered already and are going to be selling their airsoft wares. How much stuff? I don't know. I imagine quite a bit. I was at a swap meet a while back. Pretty sure I met you, but I wasn't there that long. Let me know it's you, Hudson. Let me know it's you. So that way I can actually, like, we can get a proper handshake. I can properly dap you up, bro. I'm bringing my SGR-12. Oh, great. Thank you for the explanation. No worries. And again, for anyone that is confused as to the rules for the live stream giveaway, again, they are on the website for everyone to read. It's a skill setup that apparently we're losing these days to some Zoomers. Don't do it, but you got to read. R-E-A-D. R-E-S-P-C-T. That's what it means to me. I don't know the rest of the lyrics of that song, but great song regardless. Make sure to go ahead and read this and spread this word around as much as possible, please and thank you. Oh, my nose. Fuck. My allergies are going crazy, man. Okay, scrolling up. My man needs a Zyrtec. I need the Zyrtec. I need the Claritin. I need the Motrin. I need all of it. Let's see what the fuck, bro. What the fuck? If Jazz were to see some of the compliments you guys give me, she'd be like, "Should I be concerned? Are people flirting with you? Do I need to go in there?" Jesus Christ! But thank you. Flattering as always. I'll be your. What the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck is my chat turning into? Wish I could place an order, because with my luck this week, I'd probably win. Oh, Crazy J. You have some good stuff happen to you, man? I'd love to hear, man. I'd love to hear what all the successful exploitations of Crazy J has been this far. Sleep over in my car. Dude, what the fuck? Saturday, let's go Code Red. I've been thinking about doing Code Red. I genuinely have been thinking about doing Code Red. Again, it would either be the 18th or the 19th. Whoever I can get more people to come with, I'll go that day. I want to get as many people as I possibly can. I love it. Obviously, I'm not opposed to doing the solo airsoft thing, but I've done it for so many years that I really, really prefer just having a group now. You know, it's just so much more fun. Oof, excuse me. I also had to rush to eat dinner. It was so funny. I had chicken defrosting on the counter, ready for me to go ahead and make some arroz. I was gonna make some frijoles, and I was also gonna make some mole. Right, I was gonna make some mole chicken, and I think I just forgot to let Jazz or whoever else was here know that to keep the chicken out so I can continue defrosting and don't put it back in the freezer, or just put it back in the fridge. So that was my B. So I came home and I was like, "Where's my chicken at?" And I looked in the freezer and it's still frozen. I'm like, "Fuck!" I don't know what I was gonna do. So I had to do breakfast for dinner right now. I made chorizo con huevo. I did a scramble with some diced onions and some potatoes as well. Threw that in with some sliced avocado, some homemade salsa, some tortillas. We're looking good, man. We looking good. Throwing trying out the new build at HSP this Sunday. Oh, what's the new build? Curious. What is the new build? Is CO2 worth it if you have a budget? Depends on what the gun is. There are some affordable CO2 guns, and then there are some really, really expensive CO2 guns. It really just depends on your definition. CO2, if you're trying to make the argument of like what's cheaper generally, CO2 versus green gas, hard to tell, really. You know, I mean, you have to, on one hand, you have to buy quite a bit of CO2 cartridges, but on the other hand, you know, green gas cans over time do accumulate quite a bit of cost as well. So, I don't know. Really depends on what you just like ultimately at the end of the day. They're about the same. Scrolling down, make sure I'm missing anything else. Oh, my nose. Okay, yeah, should be caught up on all the questions thus far. Let me scroll down the most recent comments. Questions, guys. Remember, share this around with as many people as possible. People lying in think the 19th is better. People lying. I think the 19th is better, personally, brother. The bias is like so palpable, brother. It's so palpable. Isaias won Cutter's giveaway for that. Oh, that's right. Congrats, dude. That's fucking sick. And then won the giveaway on YouTube for an HPA engine. Brother, that's freaking awesome. What are you going to put the HPA engine to? What's it going into? Is it just like what, a fusion engine or something? Like a Polestar fusion engine? That's freaking badass, dude. That's awesome. I only had enough for a 1 KLI SR4 mag. At least I got one entry in. Hey, man, that's what counts, brother. All right, let's see how many orders we got so far. We got, all right. 1, 2. I want to give a shout out to Ron the Don. Ron, again, you do not have to be the clutch daddy for these giveaways, man. But again, it is always appreciated, of course. Thank you so much. Ron the Don got himself the entry in as well. Mr. Alex got himself the 2 entries, the double entries as well. Taking advantage of that promotion. So far, he and Joshua are the only 2 thus far to take advantage of it. So we're at 3. Right? Why did I say 4? I meant 3. We're at 3. We're at 3 orders right now. So what the fuck? We're at 3 orders right now. We need 7 more to go. And we need quite a bit more viewers, guys. We need at minimum 13 more. Otherwise, we're going to have to postpone it. We're going to have to postpone it for next week. It's that simple. And again, as a reminder, I forgot to go ahead and go over and leave a link to it in case anyone is, joining us for the first time. Welcome. Appreciate every single one of you. We have a Mayo Gang meet for all those that are interested. I would strongly recommend everyone pull through for this, of course. Mayo Gang meet happening not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. It's going to be freaking sick. Starts at 9 a.m. and it's going to be ending at 4. We're going to get our boy Valiant Airsoft pulling through as well. He's going to be hosting a series of 1v1 games. He actually has some more details about the game mode itself on his personal IG, so if you do have the access to it, make sure to go ahead and give him a follow. Check that out for yourself. But it's going to be fun, man. We're going to be doing, we have 50 swag bags that we're going to be giving out completely for free. They're going to be for the first 50 people that show up. So, again, I would strongly recommend you show up sooner than later. We are going to be doing an outdoor boneyard sale. We're also going to be doing in-store discounts as well. That's all for brand new items as well. It's going to be up to 50% off some of your favorite brands and models. It's actually pretty fucking crazy. Some of those deals are actually already started. Brands like Classic Army have already started their insane discounts. You can check those out right now for yourself. It's fucking wild. It is absolutely insane. Strongly recommend you check those out as well. Because again, I'm not gonna lie, like these are fucking sweet. Again, all the details for the Mayo Gang Swap Meet are going to be on our page. We have that on the website. Feel free to go and check that out for yourself. But I would also want to recommend that you check these out. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Some of these deals, pretty fucking wild. This one in particular, I thought was pretty crazy. Hell yeah. A Nemesis Gen 2 Mark 18. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, that's crazy. Normally, like, close to $400, you're getting it for $125, right? Already fucking insane. M110, I love this bad boy, especially for $200. Yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. And then if you just wanted something a little simpler, right? Maybe a nice little loaner gun or a cool project gun to work on. Something that was, again, fairly simple, but again, it is still a V2 gearbox with all the modern accoutrements on there. Yeah, for 65 doll hairs. For $65, that's fucking crazy. Also, GWatt, baby. This is the easiest way to build out your GWatt loadouts so price efficiently. You just can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. So when I say it's quite easy to get entered into our live stream giveaways, I really do mean it. Random OG. Hello, my man. Good to have you on the stream, Random. Good to have you here as well, dog. Let's see how many we're at thus far. With John's entry as well, we are now at 1, 2, 3, 4. We are at 4 orders. 4 orders. We need 6 more to go in order for us to do tonight's giveaway. But then again, that we also need at minimum 40 congruent viewers. We need 40 congruent viewers, and we need 6 more orders to be placed. So come on, let's go. I know we can do it. I know we can do it, especially as we get closer to the 8:30 deadline. As we get closer to that deadline, we're going to see a bit more people. I almost guarantee it. Talked with some guy recently at a swap meet. He said a lot of SoCal fields required orange tips. Is this true? I've only been to labs in S Village. Fuck no. I don't know who you were talking to, Hat, but they do not require orange tips. Every field that I've been to, no, not even close. Fucking no. Here's the thing. A lot of players will put trace units. A lot of players will put mock suppressors, different flash hiders. There is no way in hell that a field can dictate what you put on your gun. The only thing that they can say maybe not to do would be, say, like a laser. I don't agree with that rule, but unfortunately, when you got a lot of kids being stupid in the staging area, like flashing lasers in each other's eyes, yeah, I could see that being a problem, right? So yes. That would probably be like the only thing. But as far as orange tips, no. I haven't been to I don't know of a single field that says you need to have your orange tip on. No. You know what I mean? They would alienate the majority of the airsoft player base, considering the majority do not keep their orange tips on. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Happy Ninja finally got in the giveaway after a couple weeks. No worries, man. No worries. Want to do that as well. Man, my nose. 1v1 me? I love how I'm like trying to be all friendly and shit, and then you're like, 1v1 me. Why does everyone want to fight me? What the fuck? What did I do? What did I do? I'm just here. I'm like RGK, man. I'm just here eating food, chilling. I'm alone, more excited about getting the operator AK in. We all know cutter builds are awesome. Fuck yeah, they are. Hell yeah, they are. That's fucking sick, dude, that you got an AK too. That's cool, baby. Again, something different, you know? Do you have many AKs, Crazy J? I don't think you did, right? I don't remember off the top of my head. I remember you were one of the guys that told me that you didn't really like AKs that much. Unless I'm confusing with someone else. But I have a strong suspicion that you're typically not an AK guy. But again, it's a cutter custom. How the fuck are you going to say no to that, you know? Scrolling down. I'll be there at 8 a.m. Actually, earlier. I guess for you it would be earlier, too, though. Not any other ones you said down as well. Isaias, by the way, what's up, Joshua Landers? Have you heard of the OG Lance Tactical HP Ages? Yeah, the Legions. I got one, and I'm interested to see if anyone else has heard of it. I've seen them. I've never had any personal experience with them. So I don't know. I don't know anyone personally that's also either gotten one as well. But I mean, they're super affordable from what I've seen. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe you can be the first to have like the first Gucci custom HPA Legion build. You never know, man. You never know. Dingo, what's going on, Dingo? My VMP2 came in today. Absolutely love it. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. I'm glad you like the VMP2. I also am a fan of the VMP2 too. I like those quite a bit. Can I 1v1 you though? Happy Ghost Ninja. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not very good. You're probably all gonna end up winning anyway. I don't know what you know what I mean? Like, there's not a challenge. You want to 1v1 someone that's gonna be a challenge? 1v1 Valiant. 1v1 Valiant. That'll be a lot more interesting to save, especially because the odds are gonna be very much against him. We are going to rig the wheel of misfortune so heavily against him. It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so hilarious to see that. Where should I get Airsoft Zeniko parts for AKM 1 and Lee? We carry a few knockoff Zeniko components on the site. Usually most of it's going to be LCT or maybe like a few Atlas Custom Work like clones. But most of it's going to be LCT. We carry pretty much good amount of it, at least whatever's left anyway. I know a lot of people like to buy those stuff up. There's my order in. Let's do a giveaway tonight. Let's see here. So far we're at 4. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got from Mr. Cody. Cody got his $200 order in, taking advantage of the promotion, of course. Guys, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5 orders thus far. We're halfway there, but we need 40 congruent viewers, man. Where are the rest of the people at? Where are they at? If they ain't here, we ain't doing it, no matter how many orders we get in. All right, so we need them people. One of you though, there's my order. Where's Code Red and at? I might make it the 18th. Agent 007, Code Red is in Paris. It's in Paris, California. It is a little bit of a drive from the fucking close to like downtown area if you're like me. But I hear very good things about it. I'm very curious to see how it goes and what the community is like there. Very curious. Hudson, another question. What is not a crazy expensive GBR that I could HPA that? Ooh. Okay, not crazy by GBR standards. To be honest, I'd probably say the Vorsk. Yeah, I'd probably say the Vorsk VMPs. The VMP situation is actually pretty nice. I already know that there's several companies that make VMP2 HPA bag adapters. Whew. One of my buddies constantly comes in the storefront. Shout out to my boy Angel Espinoza. He comes in quite often, and he already let me know that, oh yeah, I bought the mag adapter for the Vorsk, and I was like, oh, of course you would. So that would probably be it, because the Vorsks are under $300. The VMP2s are under $300 right now. I'd probably say go for the Assault. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Really. If you want the ability to have full auto too, go for the Assault. The Marksman and the DMR version, those guys do not have or the Marksman and the Recon is the actual proper designation for it. The Recon and the Marksman variants do not have full auto. They are locked in semi only. So go with the Assault if you want full capabilities there. And it comes with the longer magazine as well. It's all legit. Hello. Good to have you here as well. What time? Because I'm in South Whittier and it'll be a drive. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's going to be a drive, a little bit even more of a drive for me too. I'm actually out in Downey right now, like the next city over. Fucking no idea. Probably like around 10:30, maybe 11. I don't know. Here's the thing. It's in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I try my best, but it fucking never goes perfectly. I'm never there early, especially when it comes to stuff like that, unless I'm being paid for things. That's a fucking mood. It's hard for me to wake up because I love sleeping in, dog. I love sleeping in. Jack Soplage, dude. I'm seeing a lot of oldies come back, man. I'm glad to have you here, man. I'm glad to have, dude. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that name pop up on the live chat, dude. How you been, man? How you been? Hopefully good. HPA Saiga, you monster. Yeah, you are unethical, immoral, you know. I would say ethically challenged. You know, that's the best way to describe you, brother. Mine is almost on. Jesus Christ. Well, you won't be able to use it anyway. Remember, we're going to be providing the guns that are going to be used for the 1v1s anyway, just to make sure that nobody has an unfair advantage that we don't intend for them to not have. You know what I mean? I'll post more details about it in the Discord and on my and on IG as well, so that way more people can show up. Again, I like it when people actually show up to play. It's super fun, man. It's super fun when I'm able to get a crowd going. So what you're saying is we need to pay you to get there. I mean, not you specifically. I mean, if GI, which I will be doing now, I have pretty much everything I need, so I can start doing field days. So I'm probably gonna end up hitting up HSP. Not to play, but just to show off like a lot of the new products and stuff, showcase things that we want to showcase to the rest of the airsoft public, and just get our name out there. I'm probably going to start doing that again. I used to do it back in the day, and I'm probably going to be doing that fairly soon. Probably closer like mid to late October, to be honest. Because if I'm out there to work, I'm there to work. If I'm there to play, I'm there to play. I have a very big distinction like internally for me. Like if I'm there to work, I'm like solely focused on getting work done. You know what I mean? The struggle is real, sir. That's all I can say. But we're great now and ready to airsoft more than ever. Jack, I'm very happy to hear it. Hopefully, it wasn't too much of a struggle. But you know what? You're here. I'm glad you're here. And you're always welcome back in the Brotherhood, dude. You're always welcome here. Discord link. All my mods and regulars, please send this man the Discord link. That'd be greatly appreciated, my man. Guys, we're at 34 viewers. We need at minimum 6 more. 6 more. 6 more viewers. Now we need 5 more. We need 5 more. So that way we can meet the bare minimum required viewers in order to even do the giveaway tonight. So make sure to go out and share this around as much as possible. Again, I will leave a link to the rules for yourself so you can see all for yourselves. There you go. Putting it right there. Right there. There we go. There we go. How will players be announced? We'll probably just start having people line up. I'll probably just start having people line up more than anything. It's going to be pretty back-to-back when we do the games. Once we start it, it's going to be like, all right, cool. I believe we actually put down when the games start. Let me see here. If not here, then you can check out, see here, Valiant's thing, because I know he has a post on it as well. Yeah, game time. Okay, they'll actually have it written down right here. I was smart. Game time will begin at 11 a.m. and ends at around 2 p.m. So that'll be the time frame we're looking at for the game. So roughly... So like 3 hours, 3 hours of games should be very, very easy. Very easy to follow along right there. Again, that's on the rules for the Mayo Gang giveaway or Mayo Gang swap meet. Put that down right there. And of course, like I forgot to mention, there actually is going to be bonus travels at the end of the day. We're actually having our tech currently build out a Gen 4 Valiant to be a pretty damn good custom. We're going to be building that bad boy, and that's going to be the grand prize for the raffle at the end of the day. So that's going to be pretty fucking fun. What's a good, cheap belt for Speedsoft? Any belt you want. Because realistically, you can put anything on any belt. I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to belts, I myself may not be the biggest fan, but even I know that you can theoretically use even like your Sunday church belt, if you have one. You can use one of those and just start like equipping all of your pouches on there. There is a way to do it, right? Now... if you want a pretty cool belt in general, because nothing's really designed for one thing or another, it's how you use it, I would say get the GVR, get the fucking Goobers group, get the Goobers group belt. If you do want the Gucci, yes, but besides that, I would say, is that one? Nah, that one's okay, but I like the other ones. Let's see, yeah. This one's not bad. For $25, the contractor belt is pretty damn cool. I like the buckle already. But my personal favorite, see if I can find it on here. Give me a second to find it. 1 second here. Yeah, these Special Industries, or these Special Combat like belts from Tac 9 Industries. I like these quite a bit. Very, very slim, but also still sturdy. Slim but sturdy. It's my nickname. No, I'm too thick for that. Molly weaving throughout, so you'll be able to go and mount whatever sort of accessories you want. Bag pouches, holsters, you name it, you got it. Of course, we'll have the Cobra buckle on there as well. Come in a variety of colors. I would say that would probably be your best bet. But again, options. You have them. Just make sure to go in and take a look for yourself. All those crazy deals on the site will apply in store. So, if you see a crazy deal online right now, Like a gun's going for sale for like $65. If the gun's in store, yes, we'd be able to go and honor it. Anything that you see online would be the same price in store as well. You know what I mean? Isaias, will the Valiant build be as good as a Cutter Custom? Don't make me compare, brother. Don't make me compare, because I don't want. No, I'm not doing it. Let's just say, yes, it would have no problem with competing with a Cutter Custom. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it as is. I respect Cutter too much. I don't want to like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels weird when you have texts that you like know as friends, because you don't want to like, you don't, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't put me in that spot. Don't put me in that spot. JFD, what's happening, dog? What's happening? I'm here. Calm down. Calm down. I'm here. Okay, all right. Where's the fire? Everyone's fucking freaking out. I see you. I see you. I want to add an old placard to the back and do it upside. What the fuck are you talking about? One only. Any idea when GHK GBR AKs will restock? Out of stock on all major websites like you. Probably not gonna be restocking the GHK stuff. I'm gonna be real, unless we can get them for like a pretty big steal from our source where we used to get them. Here's the problem. There are not. I know there's obviously still some. Well, of course, for anything, right? If you look hard enough, I'm sure you'll find plenty of ViperTech fandoms out there. But in general, most of the companies right now that we're seeing the investment and the hype being generated for is most overwhelmingly going to be for Tokyo Marui MWS and the VFC. VFC and Tokyo Marui right now, their gas systems are the most heavily being developed right now. The most R&D is being dedicated to them. GHK hasn't really been talked about that much. There are some people that still like it, and don't get me wrong, it is cool. But in terms of what we're bringing in, we're going to try to focus more so on products that we know are going to sell. So MWS and VFC stuff is going to be our primary focus right now. Maybe in the future we'll get some more GHK stuff, but just not for the time being. At least I don't foresee that really being a thing right now. All right, let's see here. After the Cody. All right, let's see here. We got shout out to Darwin's Arbiter, got himself the entry. Joshua Lenders got himself multiple entries as well. So far, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 3 more Trays, Moss, or the Ness in order for us to unlock tonight's live stream giveaway. So get those orders in. Oh, God. But for Isaias 2025. Yes, apparently, I didn't know about this, but RGK, of course, he's going to be doing his... let me give you the exact title of what it's called. RGK every year does a voting period for what is called... Let me see if I can... Come on. Where is it? There you go. Yeah. For the Random Airsoft Awards. 2025. There's going to be multiple categories for you to do your nominations. The nomination period, of course, is going to be happening from... Well, it's already started. From yesterday, the 1st of October, till the 31st of October. That is going to be the nomination period. Cisco, I didn't realize it until I saw it a little later, had nominated me for... Which one did he put me under? I think he put me under for... what is best US... Was it best US-based content? No, I don't think it was content creator. Hold on, it was somewhere else here. Yeah, it was 2025 Community Cultivator. That's what he put. It was for 2025 Community Cultivator. I'm flattered. I don't think, me personally, as much as I do try to be very much community-driven, that is my bread and butter, I don't know if I have a feeling like if I were to win, I feel like most people would be like, who the fuck is that? Like, who the fuck is this? You know, like, I ain't never heard of this guy before, right? What's this twink with the blue hair? You know what I mean? Why do you keep changing his hair colors? There's too many hair colors. You know what I mean? Like, but if you guys want to, yes, feel free to go ahead and go onto his website and put in your nomination. If you want to put me on there, you can also put Cisco, whoever you prefer. Really, at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you. But it would be kind of cool for us. But there's other categories too. You can also vote GI for in terms of like retailer and stuff. Like, so feel free to go ahead and do that as well. Whatever you make sure to go and check it out. Thank you for your attention. Yes. Make sure y'all vote for our boy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's right, bro. Congrats on the sweep of me. What the fuck? RPG lovers. That is foul, brother. That is foul. That is not my campaign slogan. You got to go yellow hair for the random airs. Oh my goodness. I need to get like a very distinct orange tan. Maybe an orange spray tan. I'll put my hair up, I'll bleach it again, like bleach yellow, and then I'll just put into a nice pompadour or some shit, right? Like I could see it. You know what I mean? I could see it. No, I would not do that. I would never fucking do that. Just for that, I am going pink, brother. Just for that, I'm doing pink hair. All right, scrolling up. Make sure I don't miss anything. Guys, we got 24 minutes left. Get those orders in before we run out of times. I see we're at 42 congruent viewers, but it is teetering. It just dropped to 41. Do not let the viewer count drop too much, because remember, 8:30 hits at that exact precise nanosecond. If it is not 40 on the live counter, see, it just dropped. It dropped to 37. If it is not at 40, bare minimum, we ain't doing it tonight. Let's see. So far, we were at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7 orders. Let's see if we got any more. We got 8 now. Our boy RPG Lovers got himself another entry. My boy, you do not have to come in clutch for these noobs. Let the newbies, get their orders in. I want to see some more new people get involved. Because at the end of the day, if the mods end up winning it, y'all can't complain. Y'all can't complain if they win it. They're the ones here taking advantage of every promotion. Everyone has equal opportunity. It's all on you, the viewers, to get your orders in and have the best odds of winning. It's all on you, man. Scrolling up. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Heretic. Yes, I am. How would put the answer? That one's well. All right, should be all caught up. Let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions, because there's gonna be a few more. Nah, hot pink. Honestly, it's either pink or purple. I kind of want to do. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I think I want to let Jazz go crazy and just let her do blue and purple on my hair. Just two colors, fucking mix and match. Just fucking see what happens. You know what I mean? Make the RGK smiley face in your poof. What the fuck, dude? That's hilarious. No, I'm not making those stickers, Happy Ghost Ninja. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm not doing that. E. Hopkins, I see you got your order in as well. Yes, sir. We got Ezekiel getting his entry in as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more order to go to have enough orders to do the giveaway. But again, we also still need 40 congruent viewers. Get more people. It dropped to like 36. What the fuck happened? And also, bump up those likes. Please and thank you. Absolutely. That really helps the algorithm out right now. Got my orders. That's what's up. Can you combine shipping if I place more than one order tonight? DM us with your order numbers with that request, and we might be able to make that happen. Hudson Airsoft, can you do a quick rundown of the $65 Classic Army M16? Definitely buying it if it's still in stock. Yes, it is. It is 100%. I have the tab open for it right there, baby. Right there for you. Order this bad boy, and that is a definite 2 double entries into tonight's giveaway. Standard version 2 gearbox, right? You are going to be getting, I believe on this guy, I believe they actually changed out the original hop-up chamber for a rotary style. It isn't using a Type 4 inner barrel, unfortunately, but it is using the updated skirmish rotary hop on there, so very, very cool. Rear wired, standard stuff there, nothing crazy going on. This just makes for a really good project build if you were looking to get into that and wanted to save yourself a bit of cheddar, of course. And if you were interested in doing your own GWAT sort of inspired loadout, this would definitely be a very easy entryway into that. You know what I mean? Very, very, very convenient and very affordable. Those are all words I love to hear. Go super goth, non-reflective black, make Isaias' head cook in the sun. I've done the solid black before too. When we went to SHOT Show, here's the thing. I'm not. Disclaimer: I'm not getting political right now. I am not getting political. I'm not gonna do it. With that said, holy shit, holy crap! I looked around, and I was just like, whoa, this is a very different crowd, right? That showed up to SHOT Show. Obviously, the demographic makes sense. You should expect that. You should 100% expect that. I knew going into that. If I'm trying to get both Lancer and GI taken seriously. Maybe I should not have the multicolored hair going on. You know what I mean? I just, as much as I don't think that should even matter, and everyone should judge a person by their own merit and their actions as opposed to their appearance. That's gonna be my fucking life's motto, and I think everyone should follow that. At the end of the day, I know the crowd I'm dealing with. I know that if I had multicolored hair, they probably would not take me seriously. Just the fact that I look apparently like a fucking kid, especially to these guys. Oh my god, dude, I must have looked like one of the like a little middle schooler compared to some of these dudes, man. Holy shit. So I made the right idea. Even though I had blue hair at the time, I went in. Or no, it was purple. Yeah, it was purple at the time. I went in and just dyed the whole thing like black, like void abyss black. And my God, was that the right decision? Holy shit, it was the right decision to do. I had a lot more people talking to me. No one really seemed to, really notice the multicolored hair. Even though on the third day, the dye I bought wasn't the best. It's good for like 1 or 2 days. Third day, it started bleeding out a little bit. So if you look carefully, you can kind of see the blue and the purple, and it kind of gave it this weird, like oil slick kind of hue to it, which was hilarious. But again, most people there took me seriously enough to want to conversate with me and, be interested in this. Like, oh, what is this? It seems like a cool training platform. That's what we heard a lot of at SHOT. So, yes, when and if I do SHOT Show again, I am going to make sure that if I have any color in my hair, I have to immediately erase it with the black, keeps going up. Will it be on sale Monday? If it's still available Monday. We're going to be using these sales until they run out, and I'm telling you now, especially with that $65 one, they are kind of moving quickly. So I just would suggest going sooner than later. You know what I mean? Hell, go pink with purple not polka dots, but stripes. Yes, I would do stripes, like little streaks here and there. Polka dots, I ain't a watermelon, bro. Be a performative male. Let me grab my matcha. Let me grab a copy of Catcher in the Rye. Let me just start reading in public, with wired earphones, brother. And let me have my Labubu clipped on to my belt. Fuck no, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. Savin Airsoft. What's happening, dude? Good to have you here, Savin. I'ma judge you by your shoes. Absolutely. Jaxo Plage, let's get the views up now. That's what I'm saying, man. Get those viewer count up. All right, so now we're at 9 earlier. Let's see. 9. A J of D getting his entry and taking advantage of the double entries. Jacques Zoplage getting advantage of the getting his entry in as well. Guys, again, we have enough orders-wise to do the giveaway, but we need viewers. We need them viewers, dog. We need them viewers right now. Jose Lorenzana, Anthony, best customer service representative. I will let him know that you said that. 7 Airsoft. I will 100% let him know that you said that. I'm sure he's going to be very happy to hear that someone is appreciative of the customer service work he does. He does really good work. He does really, really good work. Shout out to Anthony. He does a really good job, very knowledgeable when it comes to products, especially since he has a little bit of a teching background as well. So, new to... Oh, shit, it moved so fast. Kai, what's going on, Kai? New to Airsoft here from Canada. Do you believe it's worth ordering things from the U.S. website? In Canada. Honestly, everyone's circumstances depend. Sure, it depends on really if it's more like, do we have what you're looking for? Okay, cool. Do you have the means to do it? Sure. That's really up to you. It's a personal preference, really. Typically, I can only speak for U.S. customers at the end of the day. Holy shit, M6 for $65. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Everything is 50% off. No, up to 50% off. Up to, meaning that the discounts we will have, at max, they will be 50% off. Obviously, some brands, fuck no, they cannot be a 50%. Can you imagine TM 50% off? Hell no. Hell no, that ain't happening. No way. Diet Zebra Strikes black and white. Woodland camo. I don't know. Actually, I've seen people do it. I've looked online and just like, what are some crazy hair like color combinations and patterns people have come up with? And like, I have seen M81 Woodland done. I didn't know how they did it, but they did it, and it wasn't like photoshopped. It was legit thing because I saw videos of them after. It was crazy. Jeremy Gale, my M110 showed up today. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. Everyone get your grandma on the stream if you want the giveaway to happen. That's what I'm saying, man. 36 viewers. I don't know. We got 15 minutes left. I don't know if it's happening. I want it to, but it's not up to me. It's up to y'all. It's up to you guys. Here's the thing. Even if we only had 20 viewers, right? 16 of them were ghost viewers. If we only had 20 viewers, all we would need is for them to get one more person to watch, and we would have the minimum, right? But obviously, the more you do, that's just extra gravy. And who doesn't love gravy? I like gravy. Doesn't hit the same. I'm out of LaCroix right now. I'm out of my bubblies. No LaCroix, no sparkling waters. So I have to drink normie water, and my heart is bleeding right now. I miss my sparklies, bro. I miss the sparkles. But you can be a watermelon if you identify as hey, bro. Hey, man. Watermelons are delicious. They're extra sweet. They're super juicy. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Trying to make news anything. All right, should be all caught up on all of those. All right, scrolling down those recent ones. If I do a will call order, can I pick it up at the Mayo Gaming? Ruben, yeah, you'd be able to. Yeah, if you do an order now, if you can't make it, because again, will call pickup orders for anyone that doesn't know. It's completely free on the website. You still have to pay for the item itself, but you're not paying for shipping at all. And it usually is ready for pickup either the very next business day or within 2 business days, right? At most, usually. Oh, excuse me. However, if you can't pick it up that exact day, you get the email. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just pick it up whenever you're available. Just don't wait fucking a month to pick it up, please. Please, we got limited space back there. But yes, Ruben, if you were to place your order for a will call pickup, you can pick it up at the Mayo Gaming. That's totally fine. Good, because that is nasty. Extra sweet and juicy, just like... Why you do the lip bite, bro? That makes me mad uncomfortable. I need to get Jazz in over here. She's fucking... You guys have scared me, bro. What the fuck? Scheisse, we need all the viewers. Yes, we do. Absolutely. We need all them goddamn viewers right now. It was over 40. That's the crazy thing. It was over 40, and then it just dipped like crazy. Absolutely crazy. Billy Mota, good to have you in the stream. I didn't even see you there, man. Hello. Good to see you there as well. Do you combine place more orders as well? All right, yeah. Okay, should be caught up. Let me scroll up. Let me see how many more we got after Jack Zoplage. Brewer getting his order in as well. I see you taking advantage of the promotion, getting his entry in. Ruben as well getting his order in. What did you get? You got yourself the gift cardo. The gift voucher. Definitely taking advantage right now, guys, of the last couple of minutes. You need to make sure that you do the same. Amir Ally. What's going on, Amir? Hey, do you know when the SSR4 Mark II will be back in stock? SSR4. Do you mean the SR4 or just the regular SR4 Mark II? SR4. I didn't think we sold out yet. The SR4 is still available right now. We have it on the site. It's right there. SR4 Mark II, baby. SR4 Mark II. Yeah, it's still available. It's still there. And again, if you guys wanted to go and get one, if you were looking for a really cool training simulation rifle, we've already had to place bulk orders for customers for these, because goddamn, these things are fucking cool, and more variations are on the way with different handguards and furniture, of course. These are freaking sick, man. These are freaking cool. I really like the SR4s. They have a sweet spot in my heart. I summoned the brewer and the... I'm not finishing that sentence. Come on, motherfuckers. Get your second and third account on the live. Get your wives and grandmas and grandpa's sisters, uncles' account. That's what I'm saying. Get your gerbils accounts if you have to. All right, cool. 46 concurrent viewers. Make sure to leave a like, please and thank you. Let's let YouTube algorithm know that you actually like the content you're seeing. Again, and you like the idea of these live stream giveaways, because I like them. I like them too. We like giving back to the community. Jack Zoplage. Okay. I see your question. Let's go ahead and answer that. I got a saw recently, and I want to up the RPS without getting into HPA. What's a good motor to use for the saw? Paratrooper. Depends on the rate of fire you're trying to go for. Usually, it's not just going to come down to the motor. Because if you just do the motor swap as is, I'm not going to lie, Jack, it's probably going to fuck your shit up. I'm not going to lie. It's probably going to fuck everything up. You need to do, on most saws that you buy, A and K, Classic Army, they're a very old system. They're using very old parts. If you really want to go for that higher rate of fire, not even high rate of fire, just higher than stock, you're really going to have to start looking into some upgrade components. Chief amongst which is the piston. Piston head. I would also suggest changing out the gear set kernel that you have, changing out the motor, depending on what you have, changing out those bushings and or bearings, fucking whatever they are, changing those out as well. Air compression. If you're happy with the FPS, don't even bother with the air compression. I mean, it's more tighter compression is always better, right? But if you don't really care for that, then save yourself a little bit of money. But in terms of just motors, I've always been a very big advocate for like some type of balance motor, nothing too crazy. Granted, you could also say fuck it and then throw in a gosh dang brushless motor in there if you really want to. But you don't really have to go that route either. I've done CNC production. I've done SHS. I've done Lonex before. I've done ASG. My problem with the ASG motors is that they get really hot really quickly. But again, just that's what I just find. I know they're hyped for a very big reason. Some type of balance motor, typically what I'd find. I usually around the 25K, but again, you can also go up from there too. Really just depends on what you're looking for. What's the ETA? This comes from Kyle. What's going on, Kyle? Remember, guys, if you have questions, put the letter Q right in front of your question. What's the ETA for the Perrin HPA trigger boards? No clue at this exact time frame as to when we will be getting those in. Hopefully soon. It'd be very, very cool. Isaias, do you know if them Atlas Custom SEMA rail kits for the 74U will fit on the Wii 74U and GBB? Possibly. As a very big possibly. I would imagine so, since there really shouldn't be too much of a difference in terms of the external spec for handguards and shit. But, again, when it comes to anything AK, be prepared for any sort of fitment. Maybe just have some sandpaper, maybe a Dremel, ready to go just in case. Did we hit the entries quota? Yes, we did, Brewer. Yes, we did. We absolutely did. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Jose. Mr. Jose getting himself the entry as well. We need to maintain this viewer count, guys. We need to maintain it. The gift certificate automatically adds to my account. Not automatically. It has to go through. It used to do back in the day, but what we found, especially recently, a lot of guys have been filing for chargebacks. Even when it comes to gift vouchers, they'll place their gift voucher, and then what would happen was as soon as they got it issued to them, they would file a chargeback. Which is a pretty fucking scummy thing to do. If you're the type of person that does like chargebacks on shit that like, hey, you literally got the product, you got what you pay for, and you still find a reason to like file a chargeback for something, like that's scum, bro. That's absolute scummy behavior. I fucking hate that shit. That hurts people a lot, dude. It's all legit. Maybe I'll join the giveaway next week. Broke some parts of my e-dirt bike today. Oof. And I'd order those parts. Sag. Bro. Super sag, bro. Super sag. I am so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you're able to get the parts a little more affordable, and you're able to get your e-bike up and running. As well. When Lancer Tactical Polymer M249? Fucking probably never. Actually, okay. Don't spoil anything. I'm letting the chat know early. Keep them lips sealed. This is gonna be one of those. If you're in the live stream, then you're in the know. All right. We're gonna be eating polymer MGC4s. Anyway, moving on. I'm watching all the way from Honduras, Central America. Hey, Kawiki. Good to have you here, man. ¿Cómo estás, brother? ¿Cómo estás? My son bought himself an LM4D GBR when we were at Shadowlands. Ayy. You know what? I really like the LM4. You know what? I don't care what people say. The LM4 and the LM4D, they're cool. I like them. They're fun. There's a reason why cops buy them all the time, was watching the Rams 49er game. Oh yeah, I saw that was happening earlier today, man. What did it end up being? I don't know. I didn't see the final score. Scrolling up, I sent that one as well. Answered that one as well. Been up since 10:15. Better go get 40 viewers. I'm trying to stay awake. Yeah, that would suck if you like spent all this time to watch Like, even not even like if you win or not, it doesn't even matter. It's just more so like just want the giveaway to happen in the first place, you know? Make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, yeah, we should be all caught up. My WeTech 74UN showed up yesterday. That full travel bolt is insane. Yeah, bro, that's it. Fucking nuts, dude. It's cool. It's sick, bro. It is a gas guzzler though. That's the only downside. It's not like super inefficient, but it does take some gas, man. It do take some gas. 7 Airsoft Isaias, bring the Titan batteries, chargers, run cams, and G BBs. For what? What am I bringing them for? What am I bringing them for? What am I doing? What am I doing? Muy bueno, my friend. Que chido, bro. Que chido. Came out the store with KL M92 Elite. Pretty good. Hey, David, what's up, man? Good to have you on the stream, man. I reckon it makes it a lot easier when you have your full name as your user tag as well on live stream. Oh, sweet. We're at 53 congruent viewers. Guys, bump up those likes. Bump up those. And it dropped. Why do I even say anything? As soon as I said we had 53 viewers, it dropped to fucking 49. Like, why do I even say shit, bro? Why do I even say anything? Guys, we got 4 minutes left of the deadline before we close out. Make sure to get those entries in before it's too late. Let's see here. After Bose, no one thus far. Okay. Cutter needed MT4 Mark III suppressor in black. Just get the tan one and get it painted black. Okay, I don't know when we're getting the black ones in. I have no idea when they're coming in. That we were supposed to get the black ones first, but no, the factory fucked up, and we said, okay, we need these. All right, in tan, and they just immediately sent it to us. Why did they send it to us? Black is the default. Why? Brother. It's like, well, we sent out the tan guns first. No, it's like, oh, you fucking, oh my God. I don't know, man. Lost in translation, literally, man. Okay, scrolling down. Ruin our streamlined service for everyone else. Oof. So going down. Yeah, it does suck that kind of ruined it. It used to be like, all right, you used to be able to hit a button and like automatically does it. Now there's like, you gotta wait at least like a couple of hours, you know, like next business day or two. Usually next business day for it to be issued to your account. Cause man, fucking people do chargebacks. Fucking assholes, bro. Whew. What does that here? For your thanks for your regards to the Airsoft team. Airsoft wants to Honduras, supposedly friend. For your inventory, bring it. Okay. Totally understand, Cutter, bro. Let's see. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I definitely would want to have the black ones in as well. I'm hosting a local game on Saturday for a few friends and their kids. It's gonna be super chill. I'm gonna try to get a vid from my son's perspective too. Ooh. Interesting. I definitely would like to. I wish I had. Here's the thing, like Jazz actually has coworkers that like seem interested in airsoft, and I was like totally pumped to like get him into it and like get him to start it and everything. But then they fucking chickened out, bro. Fucking, I highly doubt they're watching. But if they are, David, Paul, fucking pansies, bro. Cowards, a lot of you, man. Jazz has played more airsoft than you, dude. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Sigma, what's happening? Is that Sigma 013? My favorite, bro. My favorite. Good to have you on the stream, brother. Good to have you here as well. All orders $20 throughout the week. Qualify now. Yes. Are you guys getting the Pulsar D2 for V3 GV? More than likely, yes, Airsoft Bogota. Somewhat forgot how the giveaway works, so if I place an order on Monday or Tuesday of next week, will I be qualified for Thursday's giveaway, right? Yes. So we qualify literally, or we look at a week's worth of entries in total. So from one Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to the next one. Guys, you got like a few seconds left before we close out entries into tonight. You got a few seconds left. You got a few segundos left and not a mas. And never mind, it's 8:30 now. It's 8:30 right now. Holy shit. All right. That's it. No more entries. Let's see here. Do we have any more after Jose? No, Jose was literally the last one. Okay. Give me a few minutes to go ahead and tally up the remaining bonus entries that we have for tonight. I'll put that into random.org when I am done with that. But just let me calculate everything in. Christian Ocampo, good to have you here as well, dude. Homie G, hello. Good to have you here. Let's put this down right here. Okay, this guy, he fucking gets quite a bit of entries, actually. Fuck it, I gotta bust out the calculator for this. All right, cool, because I can't math right now. Let's start with right here. Okay, yes, that'll be our starting point. All right, 199. Let's see. This takes me 150 times 2. Okay, this guy gets 6. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 2. Let's copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy gets 6. Hoover. He's getting the 1. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 3. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 4. He gets 2. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 4. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 5. At a 200. Let's see here. 200 times 2. Let's go 8 of those. 5. Let's see, 4, 1, 4. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. This guy's getting quite a bit as well. Same thing. 1, 6. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Darwin's Arbiter. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 7. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1, 8. This guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mr. RPG Lovers. 2, 4, 1, 9. Now we're at this guy over here. This guy got 6. 1, 3, 22, 4, 1. Or 420. 420. This guy got 6 of them bitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 4, 2, 1. 1. Come on. 1, 3, 22, 4, 2, 1. This guy gets the 2 of them. 1, 3, 22, 4, 2, 2. Mr. Jack Soplage gets himself those entry as well. 1, 3, 22, 4, 2, 3. 422. 421. Got himself 2. There we go. That's why. Okay, insert there. 1, 3, 22, 4, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, baby. All right, let's go here. Brewer got himself the 1. 1, 3, 22, 4, 2, 4. There we go. This guy as well. Ruben Moreno. Can't forget my boy Ruben. 4, 2, 5. Yeah. 4, 2, 5. Got himself there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. That should be everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Yes, sir. I'm gonna save, copy this. I'm gonna put this into random.org, put this into the list. There we go. Delete that extra space. I'm gonna share my screen with all y'all. There we go. All right. So this is the list of entries that I have. As per usual, if you do not see your order number in here, do not panic, do not worry, do not freak out. I will be putting your order into the very next live stream giveaway going down next week. We've been doing this for years. We do this every single week during this time frame. While I'm double checking the list to make sure that there's no typos of any kind, make sure that you have your order information off to the side, either written down somewhere or just easily accessible so you can look at it. Remember, when I call the winner, I'm going to be calling the winning order number. So you have to make sure that you have that information off to the side. Again, that's information only you and us at Airsoft GI would have, so don't put that into the live chat unless it is your order number that is being called. It's your order number being called and you want to claim your prize, you'll have 2 minutes to put down your full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number Otherwise, you basically forfeit. That's why you got to be watching. It's so important. And I see we're at 52 conclude viewers. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to go leave a like. I only see 28 likes. What's going on here? All right, but let's see here. Let's make sure that there's no typos. We're going to go through this fairly quickly / slowly. Make sure I'm not missing anything. No typos or spaces or some bullshit. And yes, make sure to go ahead and do a live check, please and thank you, mods. Make sure to do a live check. Make sure you're watching this actually live and you're not delayed, because that would suck. That has happened in the past. We've had to, unfortunately, give the prize to someone else because someone wasn't paying attention to their live. Yeah, it was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, there we go. We're going to do it one more time. One more time. Let's go through here. Through here. Make sure we're not missing anything. No lines in between. No spaces. No missing numbers. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Remember, guys, if you do not see multiple entries in here, make sure to go ahead and DM us. Don't message us here. Again, your orders are probably there. It's just hard to see. DM us directly if you feel strongly about it. There's nothing we can do right here and right now, because then we'd have to go ahead and double check the orders. It's going to delay everything. So yeah. One last time. We'll do it quicker. We'll do a lightning round. Lightning round. We'll do it supersonic speed. Bird's the word. Bird's the word. I want a bird. Bird's the word. I'm gonna go poop. Hopefully I don't lose connection. Bro. Real. Fucking real. I feel that's a mood. Leaves to take a shit. Comes back. Internet froze. All right, cool. So we've gone over the orders. Now we're going to see how many times are we going to randomize it. Let's see here. We're going to roll the dice exactly 5 times. 5 times. Hell yeah. There you go. 5 times in total. We're going to spin. I was going to say spin the wheel. Roll the dice. What the fuck? Wrong game. All right. Let's go ahead and pause that. All right, guys, we're going to be doing this right now. Best of luck to everybody. Remember, the winner will only have 2 minutes to claim their prize. Make sure that you have all your information ready to go just in case. Again, we're going to go ahead and begin this party. Best of luck to everybody. Let's get this party started. 5 times? 5 times. Let's go. Number one. And yes, hold the chat, please. Hold the chat. You only done it once. There's going to be twice as soon as the internet loads. Come on, don't fucking freeze. Don't do it. Oh, no. Is it freezing? There we go. Okay. Woo! I got scared there for a second. That's twice. We've done it 2 times. Two times. There we go. It's going to be 3. We need 2 more to go. It's going to be 4. Double checking we're doing 5, right? Yeah, we're doing 5. That's 4. We need 1 more to go. The first winner we're going to call as tonight's winner for the live stream giveaway winner. Actually, you know what? Let me put up this notepad real quick so that I have that ready to go. Yes, very helpful when I have that indeed. All right, the first order number we will call as tonight's winner for the live stream giveaway is, drum roll please, 132235. 132235. You have until 42 to claim your prize. 132235. This is who we're looking at. This is who we are looking for. 132235. You have 2 minutes. You have until 42 to claim your prize, and you claim it by putting your full name and the last 4 digits of your telephone number in this live chat. I need to see full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to claim the prize, and it's going to go to somebody else. 132235. 335. 1322335. 1322335. That sounds like a song. 1322335. Let's see here. Do I recognize this name? I do not. I do not recognize this name. First time potential winner. Full name and last four digits of the telephone number. That's all I'm asking. And remember, guys, if this is not your order number, don't worry. Don't go anywhere. Because if he's not here, we're going to just keep spinning. We're going to do this a total of 10 times before we call it for tonight. We're going to have 10 opportunities to find a winner. Looks like 1 minute's already passed. He's got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. That's all he gets. 1 minuto. 1 minuto. 1322335. 1322335. 1322335. 1322335. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. 1322335. Full name and last four digits of the telephone number as it matches on the order. 1322335. 1322335. Full name and last four digits of your telephone number. 1322335. 1322335. Oh boy, this is where it gets stressful. This is where it gets stressful. I'm going to put here, this is the first one we call. 1322335. I'm just going to, oh, we got to move on. I'm so sorry, buddy. Next winner we're going to call as the winner is 1322244. 1322244. 1322244. Full name and last four digits of your telephone number. That's what we're looking for. Full name and last four digits of the telephone number as it matches on the order. Ooh, I have seen this name before. Full name and last four digits of your telephone number as it matches on your original order. 1322244. You have until 44 to claim the prize. It's Lisa live chat us right now on the YouTube live chat so I can see it. 1322244 is the second name we're going to try to call as the winner. We will move on if we have to. 1322244. Oh boy. I mean, this is why we tell people all the time. He's got 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minuto. 1322244. Just a few seconds. 1322244. Oh man, this is why it's so important. That's why we tell everybody you got to be watching these live streams, man. Anyone can win, but you got to be watching. If you're not watching, you automatically forfeit, dog. You automatically forfeit. 1322244. Oh no. Oh no, we might have to. 1322244. Full name and last four digits of your telephone number. That's all we need. I'm looking at that clock right now. Still at 43. Still at 43. Still there. We're still there. Oh man, oh man, oh man. 1322244. 1322244. I'm sorry, we have to move on. 1322198. 1322198. This is the order we are looking for. This is your order number, full name and last four digits of your telephone number. This is number 3. I do not recognize this name either. Again, another potential first-time winner. 1322198. This is the third one we've called thus far. 1322198. 1322198. 1322198. Come on, come on, come on, come on now. 1322198. Full name and last four digits of your telephone number. You have until 46 to claim it. You have until 46. Oh, the stress, boy. The stress is getting to me. The stress is getting to me. 1322198. Oh, 1322198. Full name and the last four digits of the telephone number. You have 1 more minute. You got 1 more minute. At 45 or 46, I'm calling it. 46, we're calling it. We'll move on to the next one. 1322198. Full name and last four digits of the telephone number as it matches on the order in the live chat right now, right now. I need that if you want to claim it. 1322198. 1322198. Oh, my neck. That feels good. A few more seconds left on the clock. 1322198. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. It be moving. 1322198. Oh, buddy. 1322198. 1322198. 1322198. 1322198. And we got to move on. Sorry, but we got to do it. 1322369. 1322369. That is the order that we are looking for. This is what we looking for, baby. 1322369. I don't recognize this name either. I don't reckon. Again, a lot of first timers. Again, par for the course. 1322369. So many newbies and first time, attendees of live streams could very well be the winners, but they need to show up. That's the biggest thing. They need to show up. We make it very easy. If you're following us on IG, you're on our Discord server, you're on our YouTube channel. We make it very easy to know about these things. It's not hard. 1322369. 1322369. That's the order number we're looking for. This man has until 48 to claim it. He has until 48. Not a whole lot of time. Till 48. 1322369. 1322369. Come on, baby. Come on now. He's got 1 minute. 1 minute. 1322369. 1322369. That's actually the fourth one we've called. There we go. 1322369. 1322369. Come on, buddy. I want to give this away. I want to give it away, but I got to follow the rules. You got to be here. You got to be here. You got to put the full name and the last 4 digits of your telephone number as it matches on the order into the stream. Please hold the chat. Thank you, Crazy J. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see what you're doing. Thank you. Hold the chat, guys, so we give the winner ample time just in case he needs to claim it. 1322369. 1322369. 1322369. Few seconds. No, we gotta move on. I'm sorry. 1322322. 1322322. 1322322. That's what we're looking for. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. You have until 50? You have until 50 to claim your prize. We need to see that order information on the live chat. We need to see it. 1322322. I have seen this name. 1322322. 1322322. That's the information we're looking for. 1322322. Come on. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number as it matches on the order. Or you won't be able to claim it. I can't. You gotta put the full name and last 4 digits. If that is you. 1322322. 1322322. You have literally 1 minute left. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. Put it in here. 1322322. I don't know if that is you. You better put that information down. 1322322. I don't care. We're going to have to move on if that's the case. I am looking at the clock. If you don't put it in, like within the next couple of seconds. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. I might have to move on. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number. Oh, I am sorry. We have to move on. I don't see it. It's not there. We got to move on. 1322238. 1322238. This is the sixth one we've called. 1322238. I am looking for this person. 1322238 is a name that I am not familiar with. 1322238. You have until 52. Again, guys, that's why you got to be on it. You got to make sure that you are on it like a hawk. Have that information ready to go to type in immediately. We make no exceptions. We got to keep it fair for everybody. 132238. 132238. Let's see, is this? Nope, that is not. Nope. I'm sorry. 7 Airsoft. We're going to put you in a timeout. That is not you. 132238. Again, do not try to claim prizes that are not yours, guys. Do not try to claim prizes that are not yours. 132238. He has 1 more minute to claim it. He has 1 more minute to claim it. He has 1 more minuto to claim it. 132238. 132238. 132238. He's got like a few more seconds left. One, 132238. I'm looking at that clock. Gotta move on. Gotta keep it fair. 1322156. That is 1322156. That is the 7th one we've called. 1322156. That is who we are looking for. You have until 54 to claim it. You have until 54 to claim it. I know this person was watching for sure. I know for a fact this person was here on the stream. 1322156. Full name and last 4 digits of your telephone number as it matches on the order, if that is indeed you. Full name. Let's see, hold on. And that is going to a Mr. Hector Ayala. Mr. Hector Ayala. My man is going to be taking home the prize for this live stream giveaway. Going to be taking away the prize for this live stream giveaway. I want everyone to give a Mr. Hector a congratulations for being able to claim the prize. That's right. Mr. Hector Ayala, is claiming the YouTube unboxing mystery box for himself. Again. That's why you got to make sure that you are ready to go when these things happen. But don't worry, for everyone that didn't win, there is still next week. Remember, you and anyone else can be the next big winner of the live stream giveaway. You just got to make sure that you have that information ready to go. You guys are listening in, right? You guys are participating in all the giveaways that we do, right? It's always there, man. It's always there. Hector, yes way. Everyone giving a firm salute right then and there. Absolutely. Man's is taking home that prize for himself. That man is being able to take away it all for himself. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what's up, baby. And I see, what did you win? You ended up winning because you know why? Because you got yourself a Double Trouble mystery box. Those extra entries came in clutch. That's actually where this came from. It's because you placed an order for the Double Trouble. You got the 16 entries because of that. That's crazy, dog. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, when we throw out promotions like that, especially for, gun like mystery boxes where you get order this, you get this many. Absolutely. Yes, and thank you, DJ. We do not condone to all the haters. You will be instantly timed out. We're all fair players here, and if you win, and you win if you follow the rules. Absolutely. We have been doing this for years, man. We've been doing this for win. That's right. Freaking Hector, DM us or email us. Let us know what it is that you are hoping to get out of the prize, man. Let us know what you're hoping to get. And Mr. MKMXA, If your order was probably in there, again, it's hard to see it a lot of times, but if you feel that strongly about it, DM us, email us, and we will double check for you to make sure that it actually was in there. I mean, look what you see here, right? Freaking Hector ALF thought he didn't get his extra entries, but it literally was his extra entries that ended up winning him the thing, you know? So make sure to go ahead and DM us if you feel that strongly about it. If you don't think it was there, then we will double check. And if by the small chance it was not, then you'll end up getting your missing entries put into the next live stream giveaway. So there you go. There you go. We make it fair and easy for everybody. We know because we've been doing this for years, man. 4 years. I don't know, I heard incorrectly when he sent his message. You know, it happens quite. We just always have to make sure that we're adamant about it because we've had a lot of people in the past, unfortunately, try to claim their prize, or try to claim, rather, someone else's prize by putting in the order information. And people try doing it a lot of times. We just have to make sure that we're pretty strict about that for a very big reason. I don't know, for a lot of our longtime viewers, y'all remember when that shit used to happen, where we'd get a bunch of people trying to put their order information, their full name, like, oh yeah, that should be it, but you know, the order information might be different, but it's me, I swear. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why we do it. But don't worry, there's no hard feelings, bro. Tell him no hard feelings at all. We just got to make sure that we maintain our rules. We do that for a reason. But for everyone that's still here, all 31 of you that are actually still here, all 31 of you real homies, y'all know what's up. The promo hasn't disappeared. You guys still have the opportunity to claim your prize. You guys still have the opportunity to claim your prize, or not claim your prize, to get extra entries for next week's live stream giveaway and claim your prize. That's what I meant to say. You still have opportunities to do it. By every $50 you spend gets you 2 entries. So if you want to get a head start into getting multiple entries into next week's live stream giveaway, there you go. I'm going to leave the promotion up for the remainder of the stream. Yeah, I remember that, Crazy J. We used to get like 2 trolls per giveaway, dude. It was crazy. Happy goes, I know, I don't know. I'm new to Airsoft. Just ordered my first mystery box to start playing. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Potato. What's going on, Potato? What did he win? A brand new YouTube unboxing mystery box is what he won. Oh, my back. I need like a good stretching, man. I need a good stretch. I need a good massage. Oh, I need to get stretched out like crazy. My back just, ugh. It's like all stiff and shit. I don't remember the last time I had a good massage. I should probably take Jazz up and just have her like go on, work my lower back in midsection, because fuck, dude. It's tight back there. But yeah, he won a YouTube unboxing mystery box. It's a mystery box we sell normally retail for about $175. But that is going to be the raffle prize for every live stream giveaway that we do. So you can make a request for, you know, what type of airsoft gun you might want, or it doesn't even have to be airsoft gun. It could be for other things too. We can see what we can do about hooking you up. Gotta head out. I'll tune in Tuesday and order hella. See it. No worries, Hudson. You have yourself a wonderful night and appreciate you swinging by. That's awesome, Hector. Get to start out with a nice new pew. That's what I'm saying, man. That's fucking cool. That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely nuts. I'll message you. What is going on here? It's a nice Hector. That's awesome. Welcome to the game. Absolutely. Welcome to the Mayo Brotherhood, dude. Welcome to the Mayo Gang Collective. He won $50. Like, fuck no, he didn't. Hell no. No, not 50 mystery box, but you can put a wish. It's, yes, Darwin's Arbiter. Which, by the way, what's up, Darwin's Arbiter? What's up? How you doing, man? Good to have you here as always. And remember, guys, we have exactly, literally like 31 more minutes left of tonight's live stream. Let's just kick back, hang out, chill out, and just talk shop, man. Let's talk Airsoft. Let's talk literally anything but Airsoft as well. We got 30 minutes left to kill. Let's just hang out and chill out. The world is stressful. We got enough stress on our plates as is. I don't know about you, but I do. So it's nice to just hang back with a bunch of like-minded people as well, and just talking about the things we love, man. Just talking about the things we love. DJ, appreciate you anytime, man. That's what you'll find, Hector, about our Discord server, about our Instagram community, but our entire Mayo Gang community that we built up here. We have like the best fucking community, like, period. Like, in all of Airsoft, I genuinely do feel that way, because I've seen a lot of other Airsoft communities, and they're cool, but they ain't the Mayo Gang. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen these guys do some like fucking amazing things for the rest of their community, whether it be giving away their own personal stuff, helping so many individuals, and that's what it's all about. You know, making sure that the next generation has enough info, support to be able to continue doing this for future generations after that. None of this is me, but congratulations to all the winners. Absolutely. Congrats to the winners, man. Congrats to the winner. Isaias sent my MGC4 Mark II out on the field with newer players at Shadowlands, and they love it. See, that's the shit I love. I love it when we can, like, okay, we've said this before, and I'll say it again. It's, like, one of the most funniest and rewarding feelings ever when you, like, sometimes you forget how good your shit is, and then you let, like, you know what, here, you give it to some newbie, right? Give it to a newbie, give it to a rental kid for, like, here, try this gun out for a round. And they're like, okay, and they try it, and they're like, oh, man, this thing is crazy. The one I love hearing is when I... when I let a newbie try it, when I let them try it, they, especially my LMGs, they come back and like, oh man, it's so heavy. I'm like, oh, I forgot. You're like 8 years old. I'm sorry. That shit's hilarious. Lucido Mafia, do you ship to Japan? Unfortunately, right now, it does appear that international orders are kind of on a halt due to current, how do I phrase this nicely? Due to current situationship with shipping and international relations. We're not really doing international shipping at this moment, unfortunately. I missed my boss performance Mark II MGC4. What happened to it? Did you like get it stolen or something? Putato, who will be at the Mayo Gang meet from Airsoft GI? Me. I'm gonna be there. Cisco's gonna be there. Boaz is gonna be there. RPG Lovers is gonna be there. Dartree's gonna be there. Ruben Moreno's gonna be there. Hudson Airsoft gonna be there. Fuck. Oh, Valiant Airsoft's gonna be there. A couple other people as well. I've been trying to tell as many of my regulars as possible. We need people, man. We need people to show up. You know, just show up, have some fun. It's gonna be a blast, man. It's gonna be an absolute blast. Next MG4 needs to be an LMG. I've been asking for that for years, man. For years. Yep, stolen. Fuck, dude. I am so sorry that happened to you, Seven. I am so sorry. That really fucking sucks, dude. Who the hell is RPG Lover? Sounds like a dork. All right. What are you, Kevin from fucking Ed and Nettie? Dorks. Dude, I've never met any person in real life talk like that unironically. You know what I mean? Like fucking like a dork, you know, doofus. Like no one has ever unironically called me a dork. I've been called many names before. Some of the worst names that you can possibly imagine. Some of them racially motivated. Which was fucking crazy that still existed. But I mean, hey, you know, fucking 2025, who'd have thunk, right? But never in my life has anyone unironically called me a dork and like was serious about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts. What else haven't I got? What's another one? Like, I've had Turbo Nerd. You know what I mean? Turbo Nerd. That one was funny. Oddly enough, that was. But that's like an old guy. You know, that was an old teacher that called me that. What other instances have I gotten? Every slur for Mexican you can think of, I've been called that for sure. Never dork though. You know what I mean? Or doofus. Or what's another? Or poopy head. You know what I mean? I've been legit called a doofus and a dingus. Dingus, yes. Dweeb, yes. Weeaboo, fucking loser, yes, I have. I think RBG is nice and handsome. There you go. I see. I agree. I concur. That's cool. Newbies always welcome. That's what I'm saying, man. Actually, very curious. Without saying what, if it's not too like crazy of an insult, come on, use common sense. Let me know what's some of the like worst or weirdest insults you've ever been called or told before. I'm actually very curious to see what people would say. Pull up, potato, you might win something, you never know. That's what I'm saying. We're doing bonus raffles at the end of the day. There is going to be giveaway happening, going down during that entire day as well. So, just saying. Better than Dingleberry. I have been called a Dingleberry before. I have been called that one. I've been called Dingleberry. Butt Munch was one as well. Or Butt Muncher was another one that was interesting. What else have I been called? Obviously, like the really bad ones, of course. Fucking like that's. I feel like that's most people these days, you know. Heard RPG Lovers going to wear a bamboo hat at the meet. If you do, that's fucking sick. A toad? Who the fuck called you a toad, bro? I think I'd just be more confused. What do you mean? You call me a toad? What the fuck? I've been called a mook. Mook. I haven't been called that, but I have seen or heard people call other people that. That's a good one. Now, I'm like reliving some old trauma now. Let's see. What have I been called? What are some insults that have been hurled my way? What's some other things that I've been called? I think they're like the big ones, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, I got one was interesting. This one I've never heard. Dirt skin. That one was like, I've never heard that one before. Dirt skin. Crazy enough, right? I called dirt skin before. I was like, that's a new one. That one I remember being called as a little kid. That one hurt for some reason. That one was stupid, but that one hurt as a little 6-year-old. I don't know why. That one really, really hurt. I'm a substitute teacher. I've heard a lot of insults. I can imagine, Potato. Teachers got it rough, bro. I've been called instigator by boss man. You are an instigator. That's because you are. That's because you are, bro. I know you. I know you love fanning the fire. Absolutely. DJ called me a gremlin and it became my call sign. I could see it. I could see that. I've been called the disappointment. Bruh. Preach, brother. Bro, you and me both, dog. That's the one. Especially when it's your parents. Dude, that one sucks, brother. That one sucks. I hate that one. I hate that one. I need to buy a G3A3 metal handguard. Oof. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Little DJ, especially when I don't shave for a while. Yeah, no, fair enough. I've seen you when you haven't shaved in a while also, Crazy J. I've seen when the beard was long, too. Like, that's... Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's either that, honestly, a Warlock would also be really fucking cool. I think Warlock would actually be pretty fucking sick, too. I was once called polyp? Took me a week to learn how to spell it before I knew the definition. What is polyp? Hold on. Now I'm curious. What is this? Polyp. Polyp. Meaning. What is this? Polyp is a growth in your body and may occur in many organs, including your ears, throat, uterus, stomach, intestines, and skin. Most polyps are benign, not harmful, but some can lead to cancer. Ah! I see. Interesting. It's a medical term right there. I think I'd just be more confused if someone called me that, to be honest. I work in a behavioral classroom setting with first to sixth graders. I've heard some crazy ones. You lint liquor. Dude, I know that one. I remember that reference. What was that? Orbits? Was that Orbits gum, if I remember correctly? That shit was funny as fuck. What were some of the other insults I remember? That one was just the funniest one. You lint liquor. Little good point. Yeah, exactly. Fellas, it's almost no poop November. Are you constipated or something? What the fuck? Hat? No poop November is nuts. I can't imagine being more than one day constipated. I hate feeling backed up, bro. That's why I like drink. That's why another reason why I drink this much water. I don't want to be backed up, bro. I was called a toad throughout middle school. It fucking sucked. I'm sorry, dude. That fucking sucks. I think I just would be more confused. Like, is it that you look like a toad? Is it that people think you sound like a toad? Do I have a long tongue like a toad? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that I could misconstrue from that. You know what I mean? I'd imagine, though, being told you look like a toad probably fucking sucks. School can be crazy, but I love it. Yeah, dude, that's wild. Bro, I remember, like, some of my family members, like, work in education. Some of them are now principals, too, or, like, you know, big administrators. Good for them. They busted their asses off. Like, they got that work ethic in them, you know? They got that dog in them. But they've had to, like, deal with some of the craziest schools, specifically in LAUSD, way back in the day, when that shit was, it was a fucking, like, madhouse. You know what I mean? Like, they've had to stop whole ass fights and, like literally knife fights between students before. And they're like 14. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What are they doing? Like, had to handle some crazy delinquents as well back in their day. Like, it was nuts, dude. Some of the horror stories that they've come home with. They've come home with, like, scars and shit. It was nuts, dude. It was absolutely insane. But they love what they do. They love what they do. You know, they are definitely a different breed. Wasn't Cootie Queen one of them? Cootie Queen? I remember Cootie Queen. I remember he's got cooties or he's got the stink touch. I remember that one was a big thing for us. What's another one? I remember when gay used to be called like an insult too, which I always thought was like stupid. Because I'm like, even back then as a kid, I was like, what does me being with another dude have anything to do with it? I never understood that one. It was pretty funny because I was like, you are that dumb. You cannot come with any other word other than that. I see. Cool. And then they would punch me, and then I'd get beat up. Actually, it wasn't even beat. You know what they would do a lot? I used to come home with like fucking. I looked like I cut myself or something when I was a kid. I didn't really go through that process as much. What actually happened was I would have kids that would like thought it was funny. They would take branches and twigs, and like really long ones too, off these like fucking thick ass trees, and they would use them to just wham. They'd whip me. Literally, they'd whip my arms. Like I'd just be like, like fucking writing something, and they'd fucking whip my arm or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Why do I got all these fucking whip marks all over me? Right? They're hitting me the entire time. Right? I was like, what the fuck? You guys? What did I do? Right? I used to get a lot of that. I once got tricked. Actually, this was fucked up. This was actually fucked up. I once got like tricked into holding a piece of coal while it was still smoldering. Here's the thing. The night before, I guess the school had done like some type of barbecue or something. Yeah, it was like for a carnival, and they used to do grills out for everybody. And they dumped the coal in one pile, and I didn't know that that's where they had dumped it, right? And I had a couple of these older kids. I think I was like in 6th or 7th grade, and I had these like 8th graders pull up, and they're like, "Hey, you want to check out this like meteorite or something? We think it's found this cool rock." And I was like, "All right, I know you're fucking with me, but what exactly is this rock?" It's like, "Yeah, you should go pick it up." And I was like, okay. Here's the thing. It didn't look hot. It just looked like this random piece of rock. I grabbed it and I burned my fucking hand, right? I burned my freaking hand with it, and I like let it go, and I fucking had to go to the principal's office because I was like, fuck, this fucking hurts, right? Dude, that sucked. That fucking sucked. I don't care if they prank me. Why you gotta physically hurt me? You know what I mean? Why you gotta do that? You know? Toad, I wore bright yellow shirt once. I don't get it. Or bright yellow shirt. What does that have to do with it? I have no idea. Never knew the meaning, but I heard it when I was younger. One of my favorite activities. Lint liquor, like window liquor. No, so a brewer. There was a commercial for, I think it was Orbitz or Stride Gum, one of the two. And it was like, oh, do you have a dirty mouth? And it was like all these people arguing, and they would throw out like, they obviously couldn't say the real insults on TV, censorship laws and everything. So they had to come up with other terms. So they would be like, oh yeah, you lint liquor, right? That would be like one of the most famous insults from that. And so they would chew the gum, and then it'd be like, oh yeah, then everyone's all nice and everyone's smiling, right? They'd clean their mouth. So that was the whole thing behind it. But it kind of became like a cult thing to say like, oh, you lint liquor. These gotta be lifetime ops. Holy moly. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. What sort of lifetime fucking bullshit was that, bro? What the fuck? What is this shit? Dude, like a fucking... And the worst part was, too, is that like from like first grade, I'd say like second, like half of first grade to about 8th grade, I actually went to a pretty small... I know when I say private school, it sounds so like, ooh, elite. No, fucking, it was a public school with uniforms and very little people. That's what it was. I went to a private Catholic school when I was from like second half of first grade all the way to 8th grade, right? You were looking at max, maybe, hard maybe, 30 kids per classroom with one teacher teaching everything, which I guess for some schools is not too uncommon, but still, it wasn't the most common experience either. Most of my teachers were pretty cool, though. I actually really liked the school that I went to. It was very tight knit. I'm actually still friends, believe it or not. I still follow a lot of the kids that I went to school with. Like, we all have our own lives and everything. We've all grown up, but it's so funny to see. Like, I remember this dude when we were in like first grade. We were like best of friends at the time. Let's see. Burns are the worst. Yes, they are. Cause that shit, it was my whole hand. It took me a while to like picked up, like to realize that it was like, oh, okay. I knew a girl that was called a gutter. That is wild. That is crazy. That is holy shit crazy, Jay. That is insane. That is nuts that someone would even say that. The hatred you have to have for someone to say that, I was in Catholic public school too, 1st to 6th grade, but no uniforms. The uniforms weren't even that nice, you know what I mean? It was like a blue polo, dark navy blue, or like hella dark blue, like almost black. Like, fucking uniform pants, and like your shoes couldn't be too crazy, like black and white at most, and it had to be something fairly minimal and like low key, low vis. I was like, man, I couldn't wear any of the cool shoes I always wanted. I remember like I really wanted a pair of Heelys. I was so close to getting them, but this motherfucker in my fucking class, in second grade, he had to get in trouble. He was like trying to do a bunch of tricks in school during lunchtime, with his Heelys, and like the school ended up making a whole wide like ban on the shoes. And my mom was like, "Oh no, that's how you break your skull." I was like, "Man, fuck!" I've always wanted a pair. That's what I'm gonna buy for myself for my birthday. I'm gonna buy myself a pair of Heelys for adults. They make them. Yeah, they make adult Heelys, bro. I need that shit in my life. I don't care if I'm turning 30. I need it. All right. What she did? Okay, all right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's crazy. Gnarls. Hey, what's up, Gnarls? Good to have you as well. Isaiah, we're doing a LARP Airsoft event tomorrow. Come to Anderson. I'm working, bro. I'm working here. I would love to go. I can't, though. I can't. The worst I was ever called was an apple. Right on the outside, one on the inside. That was said by another native too. Oh, okay. So you're native. Oh, okay. Sweet. I did not know that about you. Good to know, Jaxoplage. That's crazy. That's insane, bro. That's wild. As well. Burns the word as well. My boy as well. Nice to hear you. Take care and have the rest of the week. No worries, 7. You have a wonderful night. Answer that one as well. All right, cool. Yeah, should be all caught up on there. Guys, we got exactly 14 minutes left before we close out the stream. If you do have any Airsoft-related questions or questions about literally anything else in general, feel free to go ahead and ask away. Put the letter Q in for your questions. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to spot and identify and thereby answer. Let's just kick back and hang out for the remaining now 13 minutes left of the stream before we close out. Toad. I wore a really bright yellow once to school, and someone thought it would be funny to compare me to a toad due to some frogs. And okay. Yeah, that's another thing too when it comes to bullies in general. You can never, because you know when you're getting bullied, right? At a certain point, you do catch on, even if you're slow about it, like I was. You do catch on when people are being bullies to you. Once you realize it, it sucks that someone has it out for you for fucking no reason, at least no good reason. But then it's like, okay, cool, you're bullying me. Now I gotta be the fucking mature one and not show that it's getting to me. I gotta show that it's not getting. I got into one fight once. Like I let it get to me one time, got into a fight, and then I got fucking ass whipped for it by my dad for fighting in school. I was like, fucking man, bullshit, bro. Like I was the one getting made fun of, and I stood up for myself, and I'm getting in trouble. What the fuck is this? The funny part was that I actually talked to my dad about it too. My dad, he had a very interesting childhood too. A lot of crazy stuff. Like this man's lived a life. You know what I mean? Like he's lived a life. But when my mom's parents met him for the first time, they thought he was significantly older. When it's my mom that's the older one, they were just like, "Oh God, he's lived a full life, hasn't he?" You know, he just has that look on his face, like he's been through some shit, which he has. But this man, like, you know, he kind of, you know, he was a bit of a troublemaker. You know, he was one of those classic 80s punks that you'd see that walk around with like the trench coat, leather jackets, you know, fucking straight pants and everything. Just total goth punk scene. He was huge into that era. Huge into that. That was him for sure. And kind of had a little bit of a delinquent streak going. You know what I mean? It was kind of a funny problem that occurred in disagreements between my mom and him, where like my mom would be like, "Oh, guess what he did at school today?" And he mouthed off to a teacher, or he did this, right? And apparently, according to them, when I asked them years later after I moved out of my parents' house, I asked him about it, and my dad's like, "Yeah, it was kind of a weird period for us because it was like, you know, your mom would tell me that you do these things, and I'm like, realistically, it's not that bad though. Nothing compared to what I used to do." So it's always kind of like, you know, you motherfucker, you did like way worse when you were my age. Like I was like nothing compared to you. You know what I mean? Like I did nothing. You know what I mean? Dude, it was fucking crazy. Like I'd hear some of these stories that he'd go on, and they're true, by the way. Like most of these are true to an extent, right? He'd always like to embellish a little bit. But when I talked to his family, they were like, "Yeah, I know, he was a bit of a delinquent too." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Why are you all strict on me?" You know? Fucking crazy how that shit worked. I guess his whole purpose was like they wanted me to not be like that. You know, I guess they had actual adult supervision in the house, in my household. They wanted me to not do crazy shit and get in trouble, or because there was a lot of moments where like my dad's like, you know, I could have died doing a lot of the stuff that I did. The dad, like seriously, that meme of the dad lore goes crazy, bro. Like dad lore is insane. It's like, "Dad, why do I call this guy uncle if he's not blood related?" And it's like the shit me, like him and bro used to go through, right? The fucking craziest lore dump, dude. The craziest lore. My great grandmother was a full-blooded Cherokee. Whoa, on Edge MX. That's crazy, dude. Full-blooded. Okay, DJ, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. But I look Mexican. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, I thought you was one of us. Dude. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I went to school when there wasn't as much censorship, and people got away with saying some really vile stuff. That's true. I mean, even back then, there was stuff that you couldn't say anyway. But I do get what you're saying. It was a different time, literally a different time. It just caught on and messed me up for a while until I turned into a bully myself. Not great either. Now I try to be nice to everyone else. I mean, at least you recognize now, right? That's the biggest thing, right? Especially as we get older. Like, that's kind of a hard trap to fall into, where it's like, you know, especially when you yourself were like someone that was bullied when you were like younger, growing up, even if you were into like your teens, right? Like, if you're getting bullied for it, even if you're getting bullied as an adult, right? Like, just because you're bullied as a kid at some point in your life, you're an adult now. You know what I mean? Like, you're an adult now. You know that it was wrong. So why the fuck would you continue, you know, that vicious cycle? I get it. It's easy sometimes for some people to do it. And trust me, there was a point in my time too where I was like, you know, maybe it would be easier just for me to be a complete asshole to everybody. You know, since everyone was an asshole to me, right? But I was like, it just never sat right, and for good reason too. For good reason. I never wanted to be that person in my life. I never wanted to be the asshole to anybody else in my life. Don't get me wrong, especially as I got older into my teens, I started like taking up like a little bit of martial arts. I started like working out more. Of course, you know, you start getting a little more confidence. I started learning how to fucking defend myself. Like, I got the confidence needed to be like, look, you can make fun of me if you want, but at the end of the day, like, if you overstep certain lines, like, I will fucking deck you in the face, right? Like, you cross certain lines, and it's like, it's all, you know what I mean? Like, you better start putting up those hands. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna throw down. I'm gonna go to jail for almost killing you, if not killing you, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Let's just not do it. I'd rather us be friends. I'd rather us be friends at this point, you know? Like, seriously, it's easy to become and like fall into that, but you just gotta have that like self-control, that like really that. This is the way I describe it. It's the masculine urge to control one's emotions, right? To be able to understand yourself and be able to conduct yourself in a proper way in society. I really do think that there is something about that really shows a great level of maturity. And even not just like for a man, but also just as a functioning adult, right? Like, yes, we all play with toy guns at the end of the day. We're all fucking kids at heart. But realistically, you know, just because we're having a bad day, we're not going to take our anger out on on our poor coworkers, right? Like, it's not their fault. They didn't fucking cause this shit. And even if we were to encounter our bullies nowadays, I'm sure we would have a general standard level of respect, you know, that we would treat anybody, right? We're not going to start shit. Will we end shit? Yes, but we're not going to start anything. I was watching one of you guys' videos, and Cisco said he still had a couple of his airsoft guns that survived some kind of event. Did something happen? Oh, yeah, Potato. He got robbed like a year and a half ago. No, a little over a year ago, he got robbed. It sucked because, like, he lost a lot of stuff. A lot of, like, guns that are discontinued, they don't make anymore, were just lost to time. Literally lost to time. They don't produce those anymore, discontinued shit. Rare items, collectibles. Like, he just got a lot of his shit stolen, and it was a little bit of a blessing. I'm not gonna say a full blessing in disguise, because obviously it wasn't. He got fucking robbed. He says it's a slight blessing in disguise, because it did make space for him to start collecting more stuff. And one of the first guns that he bought was the HK M110, oddly enough. So, at least there was a silver lining in that in some way. Planning on starting on airsoft videos. I was gonna have my first video on Iron Horse 7 with American Milsim, but sadly lost my GoPro 13 in the ocean serving yesterday. Oh no! I'm so sorry, bro. That sucks, dude. That so fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I went to school as well. DJ, I look white, but I'm 50% native. I'm pink red, but don't know what tribe. It's funny. I have Spanish, Mexican, native. There's way too many tribes to know. There are quite a bit. Stop it. You're white as snow. You just need read too many lowrider mags and turn cholo, bro. That's funny as fuck. That's hilarious, dude. That's funny. Lowrider mags. That's a throwback. I haven't heard that name in a long time. I look one as well. Man, I was terribly fat in high school and swear even the teachers would throw in 2 cents of a joke too. I loathe the concept of bully. Same, dude. Fucking same. I had a teacher that was a bully too, man. 7th grade, bro. 7th grade teacher. I don't know what his fucking deal was, bro. He had this weird, like, he just didn't like me. Here's the thing. I already stood out in school quite a bit. I knew I didn't fucking fit in. It's funny, though, because a lot of the shit that, I'm just going to say it, a lot of the shit that I was into as a kid, right, I was made fun of. But now, it's all of a sudden cool to like this shit, right? I see all these fakers out there being like, oh, yeah, I'm a lifelong fan. No, you ain't. You fucking made fun. You made fun. I'm going to put it to you this way. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Obviously, there's way more to this. But, like, I used to get made fun of for being a Star Wars fan. I know, crazy. You would think that would have stopped in, like, the 80s or something. No. It very much continued into the early 2000s. I was made fun of for being a Star Wars fan. Quite literally. I didn't give a fuck. I loved Star Wars, right? Always have, always will, never gonna stop. Never gonna tear you down. Gonna turn around and desert you. I was never going to quit being an Airsoft or a Star Wars fan. It was just in my blood, man. My dad was one. My uncles were one. Like I was going to be one at some point or another, right? There was no escaping it. But I got made fun of hard for liking it. Even the taste in music that I liked, I got made fun of. Dude, it just felt like you're just trying to find any reason to fucking make fun of me, right? But this teacher, man, he wanted all the dudes, for whatever reason, he was just like super hardcore, like old school traditional, right? Like he'd get mad at me because I would call like people dude. He'd be like, hey, what's up, dude? And like he'd get mad at me for doing that. I'm like, dude, that's part of the vernacular. Like literally, right? He'd get mad at me for saying dude or what's up or you know, how's it hanging? Like he'd get mad at me. I don't know why. I never understood what his deal was. I guess because I was one of the only people that talk like that. You know what I mean? He would make fun of me too for the fact that I didn't speak as much Spanish growing up. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, seriously, I'm struggling to learn it at home. I can understand it. I just can't speak it. You know? Like, I fucking hated that guy. He had like some type of weird power trip going on. He would tell me, don't put your feet on the table and sit upright. And I'm like, all right, fucking whatever. And then as he would say that, he would put his feet up on the desk too. Like, just flexing his power in front of me. I was like, you fucking asshole, man. Fuck you. Seriously. You can go to hell, dude. You made 7th grade so much harder for me. And every time I would show him up too, he'd be like, oh yeah, I bet no one can answer this. I'd answer the question right, and he'd get mad. Like, you could tell he was like disappointed that like I'd be the one to answer questions right. Like, fuck this guy. Seriously. Sorry. Let bygones be bygones. I'm not that person anymore. I'm good. I've moved on, man. I've moved on. Don't be started on the music division. That's too much to bear. Dude, seriously. Fuck that shit. People ask, like, oh, if you could go back in time and be a kid one more time, would you? Fuck no. Hell no. Hell no, I wouldn't. This is, even as I'm approaching my 30s, this is the happiest I've been in my life. You kidding me? I swear to God, like, as I get older, I get happier. Don't know what, I mean, obviously there's more things in life, of course, to be jaded with, whether it be, you know, general politics, whether it be, you know, the state of the world. Like, there's so many things that anyone could be upset about, sure. But in general, and just in terms of my own life, like, I'm happy with where I'm at, man. You know what I mean? I've lived, you know, the life that I've always wanted to live, where I can go play this awesome hobby with people that I think are really, really cool, you know? Like, I'm actually going to be Manzi therapy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't judge me. I get to play with people that have the same interests. And if anything, just the fact that my nerd knowledge goes that fucking deep, and I get that referential that people recognize and are like, oh, fucking cool. That's awesome now. You know what I mean? That's freaking awesome. I like this stage of my life. I love my partner so much. I found my life partner. I have, you know, my little dog with me. Like, I'm living it up, man. I'm doing a good job. Like, you know, it doesn't, obviously, you know, like, it would be great in general to be a billionaire, but at the end of the day, like, realistically, I'm good, man. I'm good, you know? If I would go back in time to see myself as a little kid, I would tell myself not to be so sad, because I was super depressed, and of course, right? You're fucking getting bullied every day, getting beaten up, like, of course you're gonna have some fucking mental health problems. But I would tell myself as a young kid, don't worry, it does get better. And that goes for pretty much anyone else. If anyone's struggling right now, through any hard times, trust us. You have an entire community that's willing to be there for you, hear you out, and then help you out. And then, hey, and if you happen to be in your area, or if you happen to have the free time, we'll always be down to go out and play some games, you know? Makes me happy to know you're your friend. Honestly, same, dude. I feel the same way about you. I feel the same way about Crazy J. I feel the same way about Darktree. I feel the same way about DJ. I feel the same way about all you guys. Especially the regulars and the mods. Like, you're the fucking homies. Like, if I could, yes, I would love for all of us to go out and play together. That would be the fucking best. And then, of course, we get some K-barbecue after. Maybe take a few shots of soju and something, right? Maybe get a nice mojito. That would be amazing. All right, guys. But that's going to be it for tonight. At least you didn't become a cop afterwards. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's nuts. Because I did think about it at one point. There was a period of time where I was thinking about it. That's crazy, dog. That's fucking nice. That's right. If I went back into when I was a kid, I'd be an evil little fucker with the knowledge I have now. Dude, absolutely. All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Guys, I had an absolute blast hanging out with every single one of you. Once again, congratulations to a Mr. Hector Ayala for winning tonight's live stream. Welcome to the winner circle. Guys, any one of you guys can be the next big winner, but you got to make sure that you are involved with the community. Make sure you pull through the Mayo Gang Swap Meet happening October 11th. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. Don't miss out. Make sure to go ahead and pull on through. It's going to be an absolute blast. Don't miss out. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I would not be here in the position that I am, living the life that I live, if it weren't for all of you guys. You guys have yourself a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all all on the next one.